as we have a Mastery Rank 30 approach the terminal, that is how you get the buff. Has bestowed a damage blessing, press F to say thank you. I tried, nothing happened. What I do like is the person that does it gets this very weird glow around them. Also, there's no option to say thank you once that has left the screen. That's just weird. Apparently, this also works on the person giving the blessing as well, so one day I may be able to actually do this. It all just depends upon the Arctic Nox. Not going to get too much into that, but let's resimulate this and see if it's any kind of damage buff worth noting. No. Oh, that is so bad, actually. There is a damage increase. You can blatantly see it. It's 164s, 60s, 100... Instead of 120s, it seems to be 160. That was 1,700 and... yeah, the glasses broke. So we'll go back to this thing that was doing 10s and now it's doing 3s. Really? Whereas before the buff, it was basically hitting for 50s, 40s, 30s, 30s, 40s, 60s. Now it's not hitting for that's 50s, 30s, 40s. It definitely seems to be a little bit higher. 45, 69, 50, 40. I'm really confused here. This is roughly what it was hitting for before. If anything, it's slightly worse. Because 46s, 1000s, 40s, 50s. It is obviously taking them down, but 399. That's because your helmet broke, isn't it? So did yours. 37, 42, 49. If there is a damage buff here, it is tiny. And this is just kind of insulting. Because it's now doing 3s. Whereas before, this thing was doing 10, 12, 12, 13, 12, 12, 10. Even if we concentrate more on one that has no armor on, it's doing less damage. There we go. 14s, 13s, 5s again, 9, 11, 5? What? Well, this cannot be denied. 10s, 14s, 13s, that's a little bit better, but... yep, 14s. But it was doing 14s once the glass is gone versus the 12s it was doing before. It is a damage buff. Barely. Best way I can put this is barely a damage buff. Granted, I will admit those enemies are the worst case scenario for everything. The Arctic Nox is a nightmare. They have some insane armor to them. But at first you will get confused by the numbers. For lower level enemies, oh, it makes a huge difference. It is a 25% increase to damage. On higher level enemies, you can't see it as much, but it is still there. It did look minuscule, but once you can actually find it, it is there. It is 25% across everything, but you can only pick one of these to actually grant to a relay. Of course, if there is 6 Mastery Rank 30s in a relay, you could end up with all of these. They only last for 3 hours. Well worth it if you are trying to do something and you need that little bonus bit of damage. Very worth it. It actually, the reason I had that worked amazingly and saved me from another failure because I had it. I mean, it was down to a lot of other things, but that helped quite a lot. So, yes, the damage dealt is noticeable. It helps a lot, but would you rather have affinity, credits, drop chance, health, or shields? Or be able to deal more damage? It's probably going to be one of the least used ones, because that one's going to be used the most, pretty much everywhere. But that, definitely worth it. It works, and it does work absolute wonders. So, I think we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.